We're here.
Oh, we are.
Hey,
Oh,
welcome to Opposite Saxes. It's
it's,
Thursday, 1 o'clock.
and you're here too. Almost caught us off guard,
Not me. I was ready.
huh?
I'm
Boy, when
ready.
they say lights, camera,
I
action,
am ready to
you're
go.
you're there.
I'm here, and today it's all about you.
So
You and your problems
I have problems.
with just certain things. And lately it's been that annoying passcode, passcodes problem.
Anything with the computer, all of a sudden, it's like, I would never call myself computer savvy and all, but you get comfortable with your computer doing things in a normal way, and all of a sudden
When you have to
my
change.
computer would not do it. I had to wait for a command to show. I was really worried because needed to record a show, and
Yeah.
I thought, oh my gosh, I can't put up with this. I attended a Zoom meeting where everything was moving
Yeah.
in
It's
staccato.
frustrating. It's frustrating.
And I mean, I have a short fuse. Oh,
No, do you really? Boy, do you?
I mean, I don't like when things are not running in
Well,
a smooth
But I think too,
order.
as we age, we get complacent. And when things change, we
But
don't like it.
I know.
We don't have to
And
want to work around it.
unfortunately, I mean, things are changing a lot faster than I have the ability to catch up to.
Well, the thing is, in this day and age, with the way our household is structured, you have a computer, right? You have your computer, your TV, your phones, and now your Ring,
And
all on the same
everything is
Wi-Fi.
electronic and Wi-Fi. Yeah,
And
we had a problem with our internet connection.
So one thing leads to another that leads to another.
Right. And we had the technician come out, and he did a good job. He was here for quite a bit of time, determined we needed a new router and all. Fine. Okay, new router. Yeah. Well, a new router means that you have a new passcode for Wi-Fi hookup. Okay, fine. So you go onto your computer and you go to the settings and you put in your new Wi-Fi password, right? Then you turn the TV on to sit back and watch a TV show during dinner, and
we forgot about.
There's no TV.
That's what we forgot about. Or it's on that TV, but it's not on the other three.
Right. And so now you realize I've got to go through the programming sequence on each one of the TVs so that they can recognize that we're not connected to the internet, and what's the Wi-Fi internet connection and the passcode. Well, we've managed to get three out of the four TVs. Well, one of them was just sheer luck. The main TV, it was easy. I went step to step. It says to do this, and then it says next, and then you go and you do what it says, and you hit next, and then it says you're now hooked up. Yay!
Maybe.
Then I go to the second TV, and that was a little bit more of a challenge. The third TV, I just could not figure out what was going on, and I happened to just hit a button that brought up a screen that said to reboot.
And you did.
I hit reboot, and boom, it accepted everything, and I was ready to go. Got one more TV to go that I have absolutely no idea what to do other than ripping it out of the wall.
Well, no, unfortunately we can laugh now, but it really was funny the other night because that was the day that Spectrum Man was here, and that's when he redid all this, and we had a new passcode and the whole kit and caboodle.
And I always like when they leave and all, they're you're so happy that because they've fixed your computer and everything, and they say, is there anything else, any other questions I can answer for you?
And you know what, for that wonderful tip you gave him, we should have remembered. Turned the TV on. We should have remembered, and believe me, next time I am, because he's going to reprogram all those other TVs. But you finally got the third TV done.
Right.
The third one, and that was in our bedroom, and you did really well with that. And you were so thrilled, and we finally think, thank God, now we can go to sleep. And you go to put on Alexa.
Oh,
I shouldn't say too
yeah,
loudly.
you can't too loud. Yeah.
Alexa.
Yeah.
Play meditation.
Yeah. I don't recognize the network. Please check your.
I thought you were gonna really. I thought that was.
I honestly thought Alexa was going to go through the window.
You were like beyond done.
Because Alexa now has to be reprogrammed.
So for another half an hour, you worked on Alexa. That's supposed to be so very easy.
And also we get deliveries every other day to the front door. And I just was thinking the other day that I haven't heard the ring, which another technical advancement, right? It wasn't ringing on my phone. I realized I've got to figure out how to reprogram the ring because that also needs to be connected to the Wi-Fi system. And I went in to try to do it, and it says, pick your device. Well, there are probably 43 ring devices, and I don't know what.
We have to go look for the box.
I gotta go look for the.
Thank gosh, we do keep the boxes.
Or
something.
Call Jeremy.
You know, I hate to keep calling the kids, which is why we'll go back to Alexa. And we're not going to keep calling the kids. They don't have time. Jeremy does not have time to come over. Jory's in Chicago. Forget her.
She could probably do it remotely.
Yeah.
In fact, our 12-year-old grandson could probably do it.
So I decided I'm going on the phone because you were having such a hard time. I'm Googling, what is wrong with Alexa? I go, I look at it. Okay, do this, this, and this. Okay, I walk over. And what happened? I walked over and you were just beside yourself. Forget it. We're not using Alexa tonight for meditation and soft music.
Yep.
I go over and it was right on Google and I did it. And I'm not taking any credit.
Oh, you should take the credit because
it was really no big deal. But I got
blindsided on that one. Boy, you fixed it. But
I know you were just tired and you had it.
Because that's what I'm saying. My fuse is a little short. If I can't press a button and it does it automatically, like for every once in a while, the TV would go out and our son says, pull the plug
for 30 seconds
and wait 30 seconds and plug it back in. And I had tried everything, every format, every page, I could. He says, just unplug it, Dad, and wait 30 seconds, plug it back in. I plug it in, and I'm looking at the screen, and the screen's going around and around and around, and all of a sudden, boom, there's the TV. Up.
Well, fancy that. Duh. You are not one for reading directions. Just like you
on
don't
setup, I am. When I set something up initially, I read every page of the directions. And it's just when you've got to reprogram. You got to reboot.
You got to go back and look at the directions.
Restart.
You don't like that. You grow impatient, and sometimes you just have to go step by step, very slowly. But you did really, really well overall. We just have to remember Spectrum Guy when he's out next time. Boy, he's not leaving that quickly.
And the next one is with our computer programmer. We have a very good friend who's our computer programmer who he comes in, he takes charge of your, you've probably all done it where somebody takes charge of your computer and they navigate it and they go through all the programs to clean up and defrag and clean up this port and that port. And he does the whole thing. And he says to me, you've got 187 passwords that need to be changed. and it's like a 12-step process. I think it's easier to give up alcoholism than it is to try and change.
And you lied.
Passwords.
You lied last week when Ira asked you last week.
Yeah, I'm working on it.
Did you change your passwords?
I'm working on it. I mean,
it's not working.
I was at 187. I'm down to like 181.
No, you're not.
But no, it's because he told us about the dark web.
Yeah, your
And
passwords.
that any password that you have had out there is out there. And unless you get rid of, and especially I found a couple of passcodes for simple sites that I thought would be easy, like, you know, the pizza place or something, the app or something. I put in there a simple passcode, and I use that for all eateries.
No,
he says once that's out there, they know who it is, and they can go in and they can steal all your identity.
You have to do this.
Yeah,
you have got to get a book or something and put, like I do, and you have passcodes for every
and
app.
not only that, but he says, and you don't use birthdays, you don't use anniversaries,
No.
you don't do addresses, you don't use numbers that anybody would understand.
Right.
You use uppercase, lowercase, make them at least 12 to 15 characters. You put in exclamation points and punctuation marks, and uppercase, lowercase, number sequences, and every one of them should be different.
Yeah, you need to do that. It's very important. But somebody hasn't quite learned to do that. They're learning, you're learning, but it's been rather slow, like our computers sometimes. So take a tip from us and Ira.
I'm not getting older. I'm just turning into an old computer.
You just be careful of your passwords. Use all different passwords for all different sites. And tip your TV guy really well if something's wrong.
Right.
and they need to come fix it.
And if you're really having trouble with some programming and reprogramming, you call our good friend Christine Dean.
She is a gem.
What we struggle with is like you know, nothing to her. She knows how to help you with your setups of your websites, your marketing plans, navigating your computers. She can help you do it so that it runs efficiently. And every time I run into a problem, I know that Christine Dean can pull us out, and you can reach out to her no matter where you live and just say, hey, I think I might need some help with my computer presence and my website presence.
Absolutely.
And she'll take good care of it.
It's very important these days with business the way it is.
Yep.
We really need her.
Especially when you're old and you don't like reprogramming and rebooting. And if anybody ever said, is there anything that you would like to do in your life, with your life, in reflection, I would say, I'd like to reboot it.
And with that, we will say,
we'll reboot until next week.
You're right. Okay. See y'all later. Bye.